nebulized hydrogen peroxide. I've done many interviews on it and created a specific interview that gives you detailed instructions on how to implement this, because it uses a nebulizer, and you have to devils in the details. So you have to get a good nebulizer, because most of them are bad and they're inexpensive and they don't work. You get it's only $60 or $80 is probably the best $100 investment you can make, because it will last for years. And at the moment you get sick, you just use a very small concentration, because normally the peroxide in your drugstore is like 3%. This you would use as 0.1%. So it's like 30 times diluted. And you dilute it with normal saline, which is a saltwater solution. And all the instructions on how to do it are in there. And if you do that, you do like every hour while you're sick, it's like incredibly effective. It's like well over 90%, maybe beyond 95% effective. I mean, it's the craziest strategy. And after you've made the investment for the nebulizer, the peroxide is free. I mean, the dose that you're going to use is less than a penny. It's like less than a tenth of a penny. That's how much peroxide you're using. So, and anyone can use it, and you just inhale it and breathe it in for a few minutes, and almost everyone, the cough disappears, the fever gets better, the feeling that they're going to die just is gone. I mean, so many of the friends and relatives I know have used this, and it's exactly the experience they get. And David Bronstein is oh yeah, everyone should have this. There's probably a justification to use it at least once or twice a week to improve your microbiome, independent of that. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a video, or if you're going to article that goes with it, but if you could put the links to the video or to describe that, would help a lot of people out, and they can see.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because I go through 15 or 20 minutes, I explain the reason why peroxide works and justification for it, and more importantly, walk you through how to create the solution, because you got to have it in your home. If you don't have it in your home, it's not going to work. But there's a benefit to even doing it twice a week, even if you don't have COVID or a flu or anything. But boy, if you've got a flu, the moment you have a sniffle or sneeze or a cough, boom, you do this, and literally once or twice, and it's gone. It is gone. It's crazy. And there's virtually no side effects. If you do it properly, very low concentration, there's no side effects. It's almost free. And it works. I mean, what better through prescription? Because if they had a magic drug that you take this pill and you're better, well, they'd have to make it, and almost every pharmaceutical has side effects, and there's a cost to it. They couldn't make it fast enough. They'd have to create hundreds of millions of doses. But all you need is a nebulizer. All you need is a nebulizer and peroxide, there's more than enough peroxide to treat the entire population of the world. So it's an effective intervention. It works. So those are the strategies, because all this is answering your initial question, which I thought was brilliant, is what can the average person do? What should the government have done to do? And this is the same thing. The government should have encouraged these structures and interventions, because that would have reduced the death rate from COVID. 50% is brain dead. I mean, it's probably somewhere between 70 to 90%. 70, 90%.
Yeah.